everyone, I am Jamila Naila. In this video, I'm going to tell you more about how to be more confident and how to have a better understanding of who you are while self-reflecting. If this is something you can benefit from, stay tuned and I will tell you more about it. Hello everyone, I am Jamila Naila. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to self-reflect and get a better, stronger sense of self and what makes you happy, how to have a more fulfilled life. One of the things that I do when I self-reflect, exercise that I love is to ask questions. A lot of times we will ask someone else a bunch of questions and want to figure out, why do they do what they do or what makes them tick. But, a big part of self-reflecting is going inward and to ask yourself questions. So one good question would be, do you even recognize when you're happy? Do you know what makes you happy? Have you paid attention to the circumstances when you're happy? Who's there? What are you all doing? How are you feeling in that moment? How does it last? How often does it happen? That will give you a lot of insight, because when you pinpoint that, you'll have a better understanding of the people that are around you when you're the happiest. And that in turn will let you know the type of positive energy they bring to you. So if you look back over situations and moments in your life that were your happiest and you remember who's there, then that person is likely, contributing to your happiness versus someone who's only around you being negative. When you think about when you're with them, it's not a happy feeling and you start to see a pattern. So that's one question to ask yourself. When you're happy, who's there? What's going on? What's happening? What's the occasion? Where are you? Another question that you can ask yourself is, what makes me happy? And that goes back to also, when are you happy? What happens that causes you joy? Is it when you accomplish something? Are you happy when you are hanging out with your family and friends? Are you happy when you are taking a walk in the park? Are you happy when you are at home, laying on your couch watching television? Are you happy when you are taking a drive and, you're going shopping? When can you pinpoint your happiness? That's another question. Another question you can ask yourself is, when you're angry, pinpoint exactly why you are upset. Many times situations will get us angry, upset, and frustrated. But when you take a breath and just relax in that moment and pinpoint what specifically set you off. Was it their tone? Was it what someone said? What was it that they did? How did it make you feel? Why are you feeling angry because of what they did or how they said it? What would you have rather happened in that situation? And also, if you take a look at my last video where I talked about, we can't change other people, we can only change ourselves. Once you are able to answer all those questions, for what triggers you to be angry, then you can take the necessary steps on your own for yourself to not let those things affect you as much as they do. So that's another area where you can self-reflect and find out more about you and what makes you upset, how, why, all that good stuff. Another question you could ask yourself is, what would a perfect day look like for me? If things were to go exactly the way I wanted them to go, what would that perfect day look like? It could be something as simple as, for me, a perfect day would be if I got to just sleep without having an alarm clock wake me up. Then I could spend the day at the beach, feeling the sun, listening to the ocean, and smelling, that ocean air. Then having dinner at a nice restaurant with all my family and friends. Then dancing the night away with someone who loves me and loves to dance as much as I do. That would be a perfect day for me, day and night. So think about your perfect day. And when you think about that, think about, have you ever had that perfect day? What can you do to have the perfect day? It's possible for you to have that perfect day that you want. Do you actively take steps to be intentional in your day? Do you make choices and decisions that lead you towards a perfect day? Because like I said, you can't change anyone outside of your day. So if a perfect day for you is, I don't want to get into an argument with this person, then be intentional about that. When they come at you and something, it's a trigger for you already. You already know this person is not someone you enjoy dealing with. So what you can do is decide at that moment, I'm not going to get into it with you. I'm not going to argue with you, because I'm not going to let you have that power to control my day. And then choose not to engage. Just because they say something, you always have a choice. So in that moment, it's up to you to decide, are you going to do something that's going to escalate the situation? Or are you going to change your behavior pattern and make a different choice and not say anything and go on with your life? So those are some questions you can ask to self-reflect and get, a better understanding of who you are, why you are that way. Another thing that I want to touch on is also how to boost your confidence. One good exercise that works really, really well, and I've got a lot of positive feedback from several of my clients, is to boost yourself. We will have little small accomplishments that we think is something small, but it is a big deal. Instead of saying, well, yeah, I got promoted, but it wasn't even that hard to do. No, you got promoted. Celebrate that. That's a huge accomplishment. That is great. You deserve to be celebrated, everything you do. Or it could be something as simple as, I learned how to swim. I didn't know how to swim before I finally learned. That is amazing. You're trying something new. You're learning something new. You have improved a skill, actually learned a new skill. So don't diminish anything you do. Applaud it, celebrate it, bask in it, because that's another step towards being a better version of yourself. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I hope this message can help whoever it needs to help. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video as well. And be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at iamjamilanaila. Thank you so much for watching. You all take care and have a beautiful day. Bye. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.